So today's webinar is all about getting started with Heyo, learning the product, and creating your first campaign. So I always like to start things out by just telling you a little bit more about Heyo and about our company. So Heyo is a drag and drop tool which you can use to easily build campaigns, contests, or other landing pages to promote your business or your brand. And it's a great way to build your fan base on Facebook. It's a great way to convert fans to leads by getting more email subscribers. And one of the great things about the Heyo platform is that you can use it to create a campaign and then publish that single campaign to 3 different places: to Facebook, to web, and to mobile. And you can do that all with one click, and I'll show you how to do that today. So we always like to share a little bit about some of our customers. Heyo is a very simple platform to use, and hopefully you'll see that through the webinar today. It's also very powerful. So we have a lot of customers that are small local businesses. They might be an independent restaurant, a photographer, or a local realtor. And then we have medium-sized businesses all the way up to large brands like NBC and The Economist that use Heyo to create compelling campaigns for their business. Now, hopefully you're already signed up for our free trial so that you can follow along with me. If not, I would highly recommend that you go to heyo.com/free, sign up for the 7-day free trial. There is no credit card required and no coding knowledge either required to sign up for the free trial. And during the trial, you'll have access to the complete product. So all of our premium templates, all of our widgets, and you'll be able to build and publish campaigns during the free trial to really road test Heyo and make sure that it's working well for you and that it's right for you. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and minimize these slides and dive right into a demo of the Heyo platform. So I'm going to start out by going to Heyo and logging in. Now hopefully you're already signed into the product. If not, from the Heyo homepage, I would recommend right at the top right, clicking login. I'm already logged in. If you're not, just go ahead and enter your email address and the password you set up for your account. So if you're here in the Heyo dashboard, then go ahead and click the Create button right here under the campaign area, campaign management area, to start a new campaign. Now today on the webinar, I'm going to show you 2 ways to create a campaign. The first is using our premium templates. The premium templates are great. You go over here to the menu on the right-hand side, open that up. Now the reason I think they're great is because they're very turnkey. These templates were designed and set up for conversion. All of the content you need is in the right place. All you need to do is update it with your own content. So you've got 4 options here. The contest template is perfect for a giveaway or sweepstakes. The referral template is a viral campaign which incentivizes contest entries to share the campaign with others. And the winner of the contest or the campaign is the person who drives the most traffic back to the campaign. You've got the group deal template, which is really terrific and basically is a great way to create some social momentum by requiring a certain number of entries to unlock the deal. And then we've got the sales template, which is about driving to a sales page and promoting a product or a set of products, a product line, and driving folks to the actual buy now page to complete a purchase. For today's purposes, I'm going to go back to this contest template. I imagine many of you are looking to create a campaign that is a giveaway or some kind of sweepstakes. So I'm going to select this template and apply it by clicking yes, I'm sure. And now I'm actually in the Heyo editor. Now, right here in the middle of the page, you'll see this is really your canvas, right? This is where you're going to update the campaign with your own images. Over here on the right-hand side, this is really, I like to think of this as your color palette. This is where you've got the tools you need, or your colors, if you will, that you're going to use to actually create your campaign. So with these premium templates, you've probably already noticed as I mouse over the different elements, I get a little green highlight over each one. And to update those elements, all I need to do is mouse over it. I'll start with this logo here and just click on that logo. And now you'll see over here back on on my palette on the right side, on this sidebar, now I've got some options for this image. So I'm going to click the upload button and I'm going to upload an image from my hard drive. So I've got a little business set up, and for today's purposes, I'm going to the Cabo Fish Taco, which is a really cool restaurant with locations in Virginia and North Carolina. And I've got some different images here that I just got by grabbing them right off the Cabo Fish Taco website, including this logo image. So I'm going to use that to update my campaign. So I'll update that as my logo. Now I've got this hero image here, and this is the best place to really promote your campaign and tell people what it's all about. So now I'm going to click this image. Just like before, I'm going to go over here to the right-hand sidebar, click Upload. And a little earlier, I just found an image on their website. Here it is. And I set it up for this campaign. So I just snagged this image. I added a little bit of text that says, enter today to win free tacos for a year. That's kind of my sample prize. If you like tacos, I guess it's a terrific prize. But whatever prize is right for your business or relevant to your business, you'd want to message that, I think, right here on the hero image somewhere. So I've got those images set up. There's also a really helpful widget here, which is the contest countdown. And this is great for creating a sense of urgency. You really want to try to instigate people to, or incentivize them to enter the contest. So whatever your contest end date is, in this case, today's the 22nd. Let's say I'm starting this today. I'm going to run it for 1 week. I'm going to set it to expire on the 29th at, let's say, 5 o'clock p.m. And hopefully you're getting a feel as I'm clicking around here how simple this is to do. I'm just clicking on the different elements. I'm here on the canvas, if you will, on the campaign. And then over here on the right side is where I'm actually updating the campaign with my own information. And then when I'm done, I click on this Save Changes link at the bottom. And things are continuing to update. So now I've got this share area down here at the bottom left. Okay, now this is great because you've got some share buttons already built into the campaign. You probably notice when I click on that area, I've got some options over here on the right side. So first of all, what link am I sharing? You probably don't want to share our website link. You want to share your own. So I'm actually going to go to Facebook. Let's say I want to share my Facebook page. Hopefully I'm already logged in here. And while I'm navigating over to the right place here, there we go. We'll use the Virginia location. If you've got questions as I'm going through the demo and as I'm going through the webinar here, feel free to pop them into the question field. I may not be able to get to them until a little bit later, but while it's fresh on your mind, pop it into the question field and I'll get to it as quickly as I can. So here's the Facebook page for my business. And so I'm just going to grab that URL, go back to my Heyo campaign, and I'm going to put it here in my share box. Okay. And I don't know if they have a Twitter account, but if you've got a Twitter account, you can put your Twitter handle here. So let's say mine is at Cabo Fish Taco. I'm not sure if that's the right Twitter handle, to be honest, but I'm just going to pretend it is. And then I can also update the share text. So I might just say Cabo Fish Taco. Cabo Fish Taco serves amazing food. Cool. Now I'm going to click Save Changes. So hopefully you can see the campaign really starting to take shape. And I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to now do the final step before actually publishing the campaign, which is that I've got this kind of fine print area right below the campaign image. And this is the perfect place for some contest fine print. And this is where you want to punch in your contest rules, your terms and conditions. So for me, I'm going to just say that they must be 18 or older to enter. Okay. I was going to paste that in a few times so you get the idea. And then the great thing about all of our text widgets, our rich text widgets, is that they're completely editable. So I've got different font options here. I might change this to a Verdana. And you can watch as I edit. You can see right here on the campaign that the text is updated. Maybe I want to make this font a little bit bigger. There we go. I can change the justification. Okay, and I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to click Save Changes. So now I've swapped in my own images to promote the contest. I've updated the countdown for when my contest ends. And then I've updated the share information, so that's up to date. So I'm done. It's only been a few minutes. I think this looks pretty good. Once I'm finished updating the page, I'm just going to go here to the bottom right and click Save and Preview. Now I'm at the preview step. This is the final stop before actually publishing my campaign. And it gives me a chance to totally preview it, and I can see how it works. This is the field, obviously, where folks would enter the contest by providing their email address. This is a great way to convert fans into leads. I can see these share buttons here and how they operate. I can read my fine print. There are two other things I can do here that are really helpful. This campaign on Facebook will publish as a Facebook app. And if I navigate back to Facebook here, you can see right below the cover image and above the timeline, I've got these little buttons here, photos, likes, and then I've got these two Facebook apps. This is where the contest would publish when it's published. So I can actually customize that myself, which for marketing purposes is a very good idea. You don't want it to say campaign title or new campaign when you publish it. So I'm going to just say free tacos, exclamation point. And I'm going to pick an image, and I'll just grab one that might work here. There we go. I'll use this one. Not necessarily the best contest image, but I'll just upload that one. So now I've got it all set up. Now, when I hit publish, as I said at the beginning of the webinar, one of the great things about Heyo is I can publish to multiple places. And I'll explain a little bit about what that means and why that's important. So what that means. I've got these little options here. I can publish to Facebook, to mobile, and to web. And you can just click these preview buttons to see what this will look like when it publishes to these different platforms. You can see that we set up the campaign not just so that it's ready to publish on Facebook, I'll go back to that, but to publish as a dynamic and responsive mobile application as well. And here on the mobile app, folks can still enter their email address. They can still share. Everything's intact and works great on mobile. Now, let me explain why publishing to these different platforms is important. As I'm sure you're all very well aware, in today's day and age, people are accessing the internet from all different kinds of places. They're not just sitting in an office or at home on a desktop computer. They're on laptops, tablets, smartphones. In fact, in their Q3 earnings announcement last year, Facebook released the number 48%. That is the number of active daily users on Facebook that are accessing Facebook only from their mobile phones. They're not signing into Facebook any other way. So about half of all Facebook users globally are accessing Facebook only from their phones. And when you publish your campaign, you want to make sure, it's very important that you're publishing to the right places and you're providing the optimal experience for any potential campaign entry or potential customer so that they are able to enter the contest and have the best possible experience. Okay, so I've got all three of them checked. I've got my campaign customized. My last step is just to go down here to the bottom right and click this green publish button. If you're already signed into Facebook, you're going to see some options here to decide to pick the page to which you want to publish the campaign. I'm going to use this one here, which is a sort of a test page that I have set up. So now the page is published. It's completely live. A really important thing to do here is grab this little URL right here beneath the View Campaign button. And if you forget to, it's not a problem. You can always grab it right from the Heyo dashboard. I'll show you where that is. But this is what we call a smart URL. And this is the URL you will absolutely want to use to promote your campaign. So you'll grab this URL, and whenever somebody enters this URL, depending on the device they're on, we're going to show them the right campaign experience. So if they're on a computer, a laptop, or a desktop, they're going to see this. They're going to see the campaign within Facebook, which is really good. If they're accessing that from a tablet or from a mobile phone, they're going to see the optimized experience for that device. And that's very important, again, for the same reasons we talked about already. People are accessing Facebook from all different kinds of devices and platforms. So if I'll kind of show you what this might look like. Were I to look at this campaign, click on that link from my mobile phone, I would see something that looks like this. Again, we've created all these campaigns to be dynamic and render well and work. So I'll just show you how this works. If I'm on my phone, I can still enter my email address, click submit, I'll get the success message, and everything works really, really well. We also talked about these different share buttons that are set up so that folks can share your contest, which is really important. So this just gives you a view of how that works. I have the share feature already set up on the page. Remember, I updated that information with quote unquote my own information. I grabbed the Cabo Fish Taco information, and you can see it's already pre-built so that when somebody clicks that share button, they're sharing the URL, the page that you want them to share, and they're seeing the message that you've built into the campaign. If you'll remember, I typed this in. Cabo Fish Taco serves amazing food. And that's it. So the great thing here is with these premium templates, they're very easy. It's very quick to use these templates to just update it with your own information and publish an effective contest in just a few minutes. So I'll just show you one last thing about these premium templates. I'm going to go back to the dashboard. So here's the campaign that we've published. It says free tacos. Here's that smart URL right here. It's highlighted in orange. And I can always grab this if needed after I've published the campaign. As folks are entering the campaign, or excuse me, entering the contest to win the free tacos or whatever prize you're giving away, we are storing their email address for you behind the scenes, okay? And the way to access that information is if you right back here in the Heyo dashboard, you're going to go to the campaign that you want, which in this case is this one I just built. And over here to the right, you've got a couple options, and you want this little download button right here. You're going to click that button, and you'll see an option to generate a CSV. And so we will actually generate a CSV file, which will open right up into Excel with a list of all your campaign entries. And you can upload that to your email marketing platform. You can use that to pick a winner. That is really the fruits, if you will, of the campaign or the contest that you're running with Heyo. And that's very, very easy to do. And you access that right from the dashboard. Okay, now I'm going to keep rolling forward, but as I said before, I just want to remind you, if you've got questions about something I did, if I moved a little too fast on something, if you've got questions about these premium templates or about the Heyo platform, feel free in the GoToWebinar control panel to just pop those in to the question field so that we can see them and I can answer them as we go here. Okay. So for now, though, I'm going to show you one other very effective way to use the Heyo platform. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new campaign. Now, last time I went straight for these premium templates. All right, and I opened up that menu. I picked the contest template, and you saw how easy that was to do. If I want a little bit more control, maybe I don't want to run a contest. Maybe I want to be able to have a little bit more ability to customize the campaign. Maybe I just want to have a simple email sign-up form or create an About Us page or whatever I might want to create to publish as a landing page or as a campaign. I've got some other options. So I'm going to close this menu, and I'm going to go to these default templates, which is the first option right here at the top. I'm going to open that up. And these templates are sort of pre-made layouts that are much easier to customize. And I say that because not only can I swap in my own information, but I can also move things around. I can delete page elements, and I've got full ability to customize this campaign. I can even see this blank one right at the top. I can even select this and start with a completely blank canvas and just fill it with the information I want. But for these purposes, I'm going to pick this featured banner, and I'm going to select that. Okay, so this is the featured banner template, and called that because I've got this banner image right at the top. I've got a nice tall text block here on the left, and I've got some other widgets here on the right. So much like before, I can click the elements that are already here, and I can swap in my own content. I'm going to do that a little bit just to show you how that works again. So I'm going to update this featured image at the top. I like having a banner at the top of my campaign. I'm going to click upload on the right side. Perfect. I've got this banner image here that I've already grabbed. I'm going to just upload that. Awesome. That looks really good. So there's my banner image for my page. Now let's say I'm creating an About Us page. I'm going to go back over here. I'm going to update this headline to say About Us. I'm going to try to use consistent fonts, and I've already used the Verdana, so I'm going to use that again. Cool. I'll save those changes. I don't have any content here, so what I'm going to do is go to the Cabo Fish Taco website. If Google wants to cooperate with me. No, try that one more time. There we go. All right, go to the Cabo Fish Taco website. Here's an About section right on my website. And I'm just going to grab some of this text. This looks pretty cool. So I'm going to just copy that text, go back to my campaign. Here's my text widget. I'm going to paste that in. Excellent. Excellent. And you can see that I've just pasted in my own copy there. I like that, my own text. So I'll just save those changes. So I like that on the left side. Now on the right side, now's where things start to get a little bit interesting, because I don't really want these specific widgets there. I don't need a countdown timer on my About Us page. So I'm just going to mouse over that. You can see the X here at the top right. I'm just going to click that and remove the widget. I'm going to actually remove this image widget as well. I don't really need that there. Okay, so the great thing about Heyo is you can see to my right, when I'm not editing a specific widget, I've got a whole lot of options here of different widgets that I can bring onto my canvas. We've already seen how this text widget works and the image widget. I'm going to use this HTML widget. So this is a great option. I'm going to drop that onto the page. And now this widget can do pretty much anything, just depending on what HTML code I put right here into the sidebar. So because this is an About Us page, I want to give folks the opportunity to sign up for my mailing list. Now, in this example, I use MailChimp as my email marketing platform. You guys might use MailChimp, maybe Constant Contact, iContact, Aweber. But regardless of the platform you use, they probably offer the same option. So I'm going to go ahead and I've got that code selected. I'm just going to paste it right into this HTML field. Click Save Changes, and there is my sign-up form. Looks pretty good. So now I've got a fully functional sign-up form linked to my email marketing provider, and it is set up and ready to go. And I've built this in MailChimp already, and I've specified that I want email address, first and last name there, and then the subscribe button. It's got a nice clear message at the top to subscribe to our mailing list. Now, I think I'll keep this image widget here, and I will, let's see. upload my own image. I'll just pick a nice image that's pretty. Great. Cool. Just get that alignment looking good. And there you go. I've pretty much completed my About Us page. So I didn't pick one of those premium templates this time, right? I grabbed a default template, so I've got more control, and I can drop in my own content, my own widgets, anywhere on the page. I would encourage you to explore the widgets that are available here. We've got a Google Maps widget, so you can drop a picture of a map or a fully functional Google map onto your page to show a location maybe of a retail store. You've got all different kinds of share buttons here. I've got LinkedIn share. I can just drag that onto the page and I can move it around and put it exactly where I want it to go. Just put that right there. I've got Google ++1. I can put that here on the page as well. I've got Facebook share buttons, etc. I've got a Twitter button there. Oh, that's actually for adding my Twitter stream. If I want to display my Twitter stream, I can drop that right onto the page as well. If you want to highlight a video, we've got a YouTube widget here, as well as a Vimeo widget. There are a lot of widgets here, so if you're not sure which one you want, you can just use the search bar to type in the widget you're looking for. If you're looking for some kind of email widget, there you go. You get the idea. So literally, it's just a matter of dragging the right widgets onto the page and building things out exactly how you want. I've got one question here from Isabel. Isabel's asking me, how do you change the language? So I'm assuming, Isabel, you mean how do I change the language directly onto the form? So I guess what I would say is these text widgets are totally editable. So I can select my text widget and I can put my text here in any language that I want and just click Save Changes. We do have lots of international customers using the Heyo platform, and that they're mostly using our text widget to create the page they need or want in their local language. So that's really the best way to do it. So okay, when I'm done and I'm happy with how things look, I'm just going to go through the same steps as before. I'm going to click Save and Preview. I can view my campaign and preview it through all the same steps. I can still update my campaign name. So this, I'm just going to say About Us. I can update my app thumbnail. Maybe I'll do the same thing there. Take another picture. This time I'll just use that little logo. There we go. And then I can go ahead and publish my page. So once I'm happy with how everything looks, I'll just click Publish. Select the page again that I want to publish to, and then there you go. There's my published page. Here's that smart URL again, which I'll want to grab so that I can promote this page. But I can also click the View Campaign button, and I can see what my new page looks like right on Facebook. There it is. It looks pretty good. Here's my fully functional email signup form that I created using the HTML widget. Somebody can enter their email address and then just click the subscribe button to join my mailing list. And that address will automatically be ported right over to my MailChimp list. So you can see that with this one, I had a little bit more control, maybe a little bit more designing to do, but I can still use some of those pre-made layouts to, to kind of have a nice start to my page. But the great thing is I've got total ability to customize. I've got the entire array of options of all these different widgets to bring onto the page and create the landing page that I need for my business. So hopefully that's helpful for you guys, and hopefully that's pretty clear. I'm going to pause here for a moment and just ask if any of you have any questions at all for me. Questions about any of the things I did today, how to do anything. One of the things we didn't cover is how to install a fan gate or a like gate on the campaign. So if you'd like to see how that's done, I can show you how to do that. Just let me know. Or anything at all. If you've got other questions about the Heyo platform and what it can do, go ahead and just pop your questions right into the GoToWebinar control panel so I can field those for you. So I'm actually going to give you guys just a moment to do that, just to see if there are any questions. I want to make sure I resolve them all for you. Okay. All right. It doesn't look like I have any more questions today. And what I'm going to do next is just recap what we talked about already. And then I'm going to ask for your full attention because I've got some, I always like to share a little bit of bonus material with you guys who make the time to join me for this Getting Started webinar. So if you're reading email or you're distracted, come back to me, come watch my screen, stay with me. I've got some bonus material I really want to share with you guys. So first off, just to recap, we talked about, we covered how to create a campaign using these premium templates that are really easy to use. And where I don't have to move anything around. All I need to do is swap in my own copy, and those are really easy to use to create a compelling and viral contest that's going to convert fans to leads on Facebook. And we also looked at how to use widgets to create a dynamic landing page with all the right elements. I've got full control. I can use the drag and drop capability of Heyo to put those pieces on the page in the right order, in the right configuration that I need for the landing page I'm creating. We covered how to do both of those things. And we talked about how you can use Heyo to publish all of your campaigns, no matter how you build them, to Facebook, to web, and to mobile. We talked about why mobile is so important. All right, now if you guys are still with me and you'd like to see a little bit of bonus material that I put together for you, just pop in a yes right into the question field. If you're ignoring me, I'm not going to hear anything, and if you're just not interested, just say no. But if you'd like to hear a little bit more and see a couple of little kind of goodies that I put together for you, okay, good. It looks like you're with me and interested. So I'm actually going to go back here to my slides. So just to kind of close things out, I want to share two things with you that are coming to the Heyo platform and are actually being built by our engineering team as we speak. The first is we're bringing analytics right into the dashboard. Now, in the Heyo campaign editor, you can already sync your campaigns to Google Analytics if you use Google Analytics to measure traffic and campaign success. We're actually going to be bringing first business level analytics right onto the page, impressions, likes on Facebook, emails collected, as well as a fast follower to that, campaign level analytics into Heyo to help you measure campaign success. And if you're an agency, that's really important as you're working with clients, and we know that. The other thing that's coming is some really great email marketing integrations. So as we talked about today, right now, all the email addresses collected by our premium templates are stored by Heyo, and you can download them into Excel as a CSV file. But we are creating some really powerful email marketing integrations, the first one being with MailChimp, that will allow you to sync a premium template to your MailChimp account so that all the email addresses you collect with this template are automatically put straight into the right email marketing list on MailChimp. And this is something that a lot of our customers have been requesting, and it's on its way and will be released in probably 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks from now, it will be live, and you'll be able to use it, which is really exciting. The last thing I've got for you guys is, because you spent some time with me today and made the time to jump on this webinar, hear a little bit more about the product, I want to give you a little bit of extra value. So if you decide, you're probably using the free trial right now, which is great, and I hope that you're finding your way around the platform well. If you decide to sign up for Heyo today, you can use the coupon code SAVE50, S-A-V-E 50. I don't know what this little chunk out of my S is here. It looks like somebody took a bite out of my S. But SAVE50, S-A-V-E 50, If you use that coupon code when you sign up today, you'll get half off your first month of Heyo. So for instance, our start plan typically costs $30 per month. And I'll actually go to our pricing page and actually look at this with you. Our start plan typically costs $30 a month. If you sign up today using the Save 50 coupon code, your first month of the start plan will only cost 15 bucks. And all of our plans are you can cancel, you can upgrade, you can downgrade at any time. They're month to month. We don't do contracts. It's a subscription service that you can upgrade, downgrade, cancel at any time. So again, that coupon code is SAVE50. So from the Heyo dashboard, you can click on Buy Heyo Now. And I'll actually show you. I'll go back to that as well here on the dashboard. Actually, right here, over here on pricing, if you just click on this pricing link, you'll be able to pick your plan and sign up. So again, the coupon code is SAVE50.